My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Snowpiercer, and this review will have spoilers, so that's your warning. But when this movie came out, everybody, myself included, absolutely loved it. But plenty of time has passed. I've rewatched this movie a few times, and every time I like this movie less and less. Um, but let's begin with what I do like, and I think the performances are great. Chris Evans gives one of his best performances ever here. Like, he is legitimately incredible. He carries this movie so well. He brings a proper amount of weight. He shows emotional range. That scene in the last act where he's talking about what he has done is just some of his best work ever. So I was really impressed with him. Then you've got Kang-ho, who I like as an actor. And unfortunately, I don't think he adds too much to this movie. I feel like you could have written his character out entirely and not much would change. Then you've got Joon-ho, who I think does a fine job. But then you've got Tilda Swinton, who is amazing in this movie. She is such a despicable person, and she does so with such gleefulness that it really gets under your skin. Like, you want this character to suffer, and she plays her so well. Then you've got Jamie Bell, an actor who I think is underrated, and I think he does a very good job. Then you've got Octavia Spencer, who's great in this movie, and I like that it's a different kind of performance from her. Then you've got Ed Harris, who I thought was good. And then Tae-sung, who I also thought was fine. This movie is directed by Joon-ho, and I think he does a very good job. There is some exciting action sequences here. There's one scene specifically in a sauna that I love, and this shootout regarding these two people in two different train cars that I really enjoyed. But the best moment of this movie is when Chris Evans runs up, he grabs a guy's gun, puts it to his head, the guy shoots, and he yells, "They've got no bullets!" Like, that scene just still gives me chills to this day. Fantastic moment. I also do really like the night vision scene. That was well executed. So, it's well directed, and I love the production design. It's just got personality. I like how every train car looks completely different. It might not be believable, but it works in context of the movie. As the CGI of the outside world, I think is very questionable. But for the most part, it's well shot, and I do like the story about this rebellion. I think it's very compelling and easy to get on board with. And I think all the commentary on class really works as well. So, like, I should love this movie. There is lots to like. But I've got two big, big issues. And the first one is the runtime. It's like 2 hours and 7 minutes long. You could have cut that down to an hour and 40 minutes, and the movie would be so much better. There are moments where the movie just loses all urgency and it just starts to drag every now and again. And I would have liked a better flow to the movie. And like I said, I don't think Song Kang-ho's character is needed, and I feel like there was some obvious stuff to cut out and to trim down. And then my other big issue with this movie is the ending. I don't think it's a satisfying last act. I don't like it when it's an action movie and then they get to the destination and it's just this conversation which isn't as deep as the movie thinks it is. You know, like, it's just very unsatisfying, and the fact he wanted Curtis to lead the train now, I just don't buy that for a second. Everything about the reveal with Joon-ho works really well, but everything else, eh. And the ending, well, the outside world isn't as cold as they've been led to believe. Yeah, that's a lot of shit. We saw at the very beginning of the movie this guy's arm being frozen solid in 7 minutes. And you're telling me it's not that cold outside? Give me a break. I don't believe it for a second. And it's just not built up too well at all. So, I don't like the last act. I think the movie is definitely too long. And I definitely felt it drag every now and again. But I still think you've got yourself a great story here. Some great performances. Some great direction. I just wish the movie had a title, better script. So I'll give Snowpiercer a 6 out of 10. Okay, have you seen Snowpiercer? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.